Yes, hi everyone. Welcome back to Power Electronic Control of Drives online series. In previous class, yesterday that is in previous class, we started a single phase fully controlled converter fed DC series motor drive, and today let us we continue that, and if possible, we will complete this topic with mathematical derivations as well as the waveforms and required formulas. Okay. Yes, this will comes under the second year. Yes, in the previous class where we stopped, so we got the output voltage, output current waveforms, that is, this is input voltage waveform, x-axis omega t and y-axis VLN, that is Vm sin omega t. So Vm sin omega t. So this is plus Vm and here it is minus Vm. Okay, and also withdrawn is where we have the sorry yes where we have the gate pulse. The gate pulse is given, this is 0 pi 2 pi. Gate pulses are given at alpha and pi plus alpha. Yeah, pi plus alpha. So at alpha we have given the gate pulse for two SCRs. Those are for SCR 1, 2 and SCR 3, 4. We have given gate pulse at pi plus alpha. Let me assume this is gate pulse. This is IG1, IG2 and this is IG3, IG4. Okay, now how we have output voltage? Yeah, the output voltage from alpha to pi plus alpha, the output voltage is equal to input voltage. From alpha to pi plus alpha, output voltage is equal to input voltage. That means it will be like this. Yes, and then from pi plus alpha to 2 pi, the output voltage is mirror image of input voltage. It will be like this. Okay, then what about output current? Output voltage, so which is given to the motor as VA. Which is given to the motor as VA. Then how I draw the output current? This is output current I0. So how I can draw the output current? From alpha to pi, the output current increases from 0 to maximum. Therefore, it is like this. And from pi to pi plus alpha, the output current decreases. That means inductor discharges its energy. Again, from pi plus alpha to 2 pi, inductor stores the energy. Again, from 2 pi to 2 pi plus alpha, discharges the energy. So this is how we have output voltage, output current, input voltage, and the gate pulses waveforms are like this. Okay. Yes, the next contest is, I hope we complete till this topic. Yes, the next one is, now we need to we must know what is the motor voltage equation. Yeah, this is the series motor. For the series motor, what is voltage equation? That is, we know that VA is equal to EB plus IA into RA plus RSE. Yes, EB plus IA into RA plus RSE. Yeah, this is motor voltage equation. Yes, when it is converting electrical energy to the mechanical energy. Yes, when it is converting mechanical energy to the electrical energy, then this equation can be changed as E is equal to V plus IA into RA plus RSE. Yes, but now, so let me consider this as VA is equal to EB plus IA into RA plus RSE. So here we assume this value as capital R. So hence I can write the equation as VA is equal to EB plus IA into R. IA into R. So now what is EB? EB is equal to Ka pi into omega. Yes, as we know in previous sessions, yes, we have seen the equation for EB as like this. That is, EB is equal to Ka pi into omega. And here the pi is the flux, which is constant in the case of separately excited motor and in the case of shunt motor. But it is not possible for the series motor. It is not possible for series motor. In the case of series motor, so the flux is divided into two components, which is to be considered as pi is equal to S pi A plus pi F pi RES. Yes, where pi A is the armature component of the flux in the armature, and the second one is pi RES is the flux due to residual magnetism. The flux due to residual again the flux due to residual magnetism is constant. Flux due to residual magnetism is constant. So hence yes, then what is the equation for the torque? Torque tau is equal to Ka pi into Ia. Okay, so but we know that Ka pi in the sense pi A plus pi RES into Ia. So here armature flux is directly proportional to the armature current. So hence I can write the equation for pi A as pi A is directly proportional to Ia, and pi A is equal to some Kf into Ia. Kf into Ia. So hence I can write the equation here as Ka Kf Ia plus Ka into pi RES into Ia. Okay. Yeah, so let me assume Ka Kf is constant, this value as Kaf into Ia, and here Ka is constant and pi RES is also constant. that is the flux due to residual magnetism, is also constant. So hence let me assume this value as KRES into IA. Yes, if I multiply this equation with IA, then this will be KAF IA square plus KRES IA. KRES into IA. So here it is very funny that the torque component, the torque developed by the motor, is also divided into two components. Those are, the first one is KF into IA square, so which is to be considered as armature component of the torque. Okay, and second one is KRES into IA, so that is the torque due to the flux in the residual magnetism, the torque due to residual magnetism flux. Okay, so this can be considered as torque tau is equal to tau A plus tau RES. Yes, where tau A is equal to KAF into IA square and tau RES is equal to KRES into IA. So here the value of KRES is very less value when it is compared with the KAF, and IA is less compared with IA square. Therefore we can say tau RES is much less than tau A. Therefore I can neglect the tau RES. Hence I can write the equation for tau as tau is equal to tau A, that is torque developed by the motor, is equal to armature component of the torque is equal to KAF into IA square. Yes. KF into IA square. So let it be, this is equation number 1. Tau is equal to tau A is equal to KF into IA square. This is equation number 1. Okay. Yes, next. Yes, here the back EMF equation is EB is equal to VA minus IA into R. VA minus IA into R. So where EB is equal to KA KF into IA omega, because pi is KF into IA omega is equal to VA minus IA into R. So here also I neglected the residual magnetism flux effect. Okay. Yes, so then it is, if I take the IA as common, then KAF into omega minus R, plus R is equal to VA. Okay. Therefore IA is equal to VA by KAF omega plus R, like this. And if I consider the residual magnetism component also, then how this equation will be modified? This is with pi RES, the pi RES. Yes, so how that equation is modified? We know that EB is equal to VA minus IA into R. So where EB can be written as KAF into IA plus KRES that is KRES only. KRES into omega. This is equal to VA minus IA into R. Yes, where IA, if I take the common, I found the value of IA, then it will be KAF omega plus R is equal to VA minus KRES into omega. Okay. Therefore, what is IA? Just from this equation, what is IA? Yes, IA is equal to VA minus KRES into omega divided by KAF omega plus R. KF omega plus R. Okay, this is expression for IA. Now we recollect. So let it be, this is equation 2. Now from equation 1 and 2, what is equation 1? Torque tau is equal to KAF into IA square. Yes, now let us substitute the value of IA here. Yeah, the value of IA here. Then torque tau is equal to KAF into IA, in the sense VA minus KRES into omega by KAF omega plus R whole square. Okay. Yes. So here, what is the torque when speed is equal to 0? That is, when omega is equal to 0, then torque is maximum. Torque is maximum. So hence we can say tau max is equal to KAF into VA by R whole square. VA by R whole square. So now already we have derived the expression for VA in the previous class. Yes, what is VA? VA is equal to 2 Vm by pi into cos alpha. That is, VA is equal to 2 Vm by pi cos alpha. Yes, hence tau is equal to 2 Vm by pi cos alpha minus KRES into omega by KAF omega plus R whole square. Yes. Okay. Then if suppose omega is equal to 0, then what is maximum torque here? The torque produced by the motor, that is maximum torque. Equation is given by S2 Vm by pi cos alpha by R whole square. Okay. So here, when alpha is equal to 0, then what is maximum torque? Tau max is equal to 4 Vm square by pi square r square. Okay, and similarly when alpha is equal to 90 degrees, then what is maximum torque? This will be 0. And similarly when alpha is equal to 180 degrees, maximum torque is 4 Vm square pi square r square. Yes, if I want to draw the characteristics between firing angle alpha and maximum torque, that characteristics may be like this. Yes, let me assume on x-axis I have firing angle alpha, and on y-axis let me assume the maximum torque is there. It is maximum torque, not the torque. Maximum torque. Alpha is equal to 0 degrees. This is 90 degrees. And here it is 180 degrees. Okay. When alpha is equal to 0, then it is 4 Vm square by pi square r square. Alpha is equal 90, it is 0. Alpha is equal 180, again the same value here. So hence how I draw the characteristics? Yes, this will be like this. Okay, and similarly if I want to draw the torque versus speed characteristics, those are parabola, as yes, let me assume this is omega, angular velocity, and this will be torque. When omega is equal to 0, the torque is maximum. Like this. This is for alpha 1, for alpha 2, for alpha 3. Yes, here how you can say? This is tau max 1. This is tau max 2, tau max 3, tau max 3. And we know that tau max 1 is greater than 2 is greater than 3. Okay. Then what about the relations between alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha 3? Alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3. So here also alpha 3 is greater than alpha 2 is greater than alpha 1. Okay, yeah, this is how we got the equations and speed torque characteristics and waveforms of voltage and current of converter fed single phase fully converter fed DC series motor drive, all those things. Okay, this is about single phase fully controlled converter fed DC series motor drive. Yes, in the next class, so we will solve some problems. Okay. Yes, thank you for listening the class. So we will continue in the next class. Yes, thank you.